Hello, I'm going to do the Aries energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you may need to look at, and possible future energies. All right, Aries, struggling with number 20, harvest, which is judgment. What you need to look at, Page of Swords. Possible future energies. We have King of Cups, the Crone, which is the Strength card, which represents Leo, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's change coming in, big change coming in for you, a new direction. It's almost like it's a direction that you weren't even expecting. All right. Three of Pentacles, working on something. All right. So we have what you're struggling with, which is the harvest. You know, sometimes we, number 20, which is judgment. I feel like it's struggling with seeing what really makes you happy, because judgment is an awakening, a renewal, a revival, that there's a message from the universe that you're not seeing something, you're not acknowledging something, you're not being aware of something, that I feel like it's this, you're not feeling satisfied, you're not feeling fulfilled, that there's more, there's another level for you, that there's something that goes up to another level. What you need to look at is this Page of Swords, is that sometimes you have to make those difficult decisions. Sometimes we just kind of get so used to it being easy because this is the way that it is, but we're not feeling this fulfillment. And that, Gertrude, that there are these things that we have to handle, or that, you know, that are more difficult, that we don't really want to deal with, and we don't want to see that, we don't want to work on that. But this is what we have over here for this future energy, is this, definitely look at this King of Cups, his face. He's feeling fulfilled, he's feeling happy, he has this feast, right? He has all of these bees which represent prosperity around him. He's like toasting to this happiness, toasting to this strength, right, of being able to make those tough decisions and moving in a direction that you weren't expecting. And having that fulfillment, that over here it was questioning and then not seeing and not realizing, but over here it was that it starts to happen for you. All right, so let's grab some more cards here. So harvest, struggling with. What is Aries struggling with a little bit more on this harvest here? Relationship, is it fulfilling, right? Two of Cups. Are you feeling fulfilled within yourself? Are you having those fulfilling relationships around you? Is there a relationship that you're questioning? Is it a friend or a family member, or, you know, something like that, where it has to do with relationships? Six of Swords, I feel like maybe there's something that you want to move on from. You want it to be calmer, you want it to be easier. Sometimes we're in those relationships where we feel like, oh my gosh, this is so much work. There's so much to do in this. Why is this relationship so hard? Relationships shouldn't be so hard. Is it somebody that's controlling? Is it somebody that is focused on themselves, that is really selfish, that you're feeling like, okay, this is not a back and forth thing here. This is a one-sided thing. I'm also kind of feeling that, is it that you have to take control of a situation and you have to say, okay, what's best for me, right? Is it this isn't working for me. I'm not feeling this harvest. I'm not feeling this, you know, are you seeing what's really going on here? Are you seeing the truth of a situation, or are you just kind of accepting it and rolling with it? What do you need to look at? The Page of Swords, those difficult decisions. And this, I feel like this has to do with a relationship, because we've got the Two of Cups over here, and then we have the Lovers, which can represent Gemini. And that connection, right? What do you need to look at? Is this that soulmate connection? Is this that connection where you feel that the two of you are working together? That you're a partnership? That's what you need to look at. And sometimes it's a difficult decision, right? You have to make those difficult decisions with these relationships and say, is this really what I want for the rest of my life? And you're at this crossroads, which I feel like this is here. This is what you need to look at. You're at this crossroads and then crossing over into here, right? This future energy is, what do you need to let go of? You want things to be easier. You want things to be not as stressful. You want them to be the 10 of Cups, right? That partnership and working together, but I feel like it's change. You're leaving this 3 of Swords and you're coming into your own strength. I feel like your own strength, your own power, you're making decisions, you're looking at all sides of things, you're looking at relationships, what's best for you. It's almost like this King of Pentacles here is looking up at this 3 of Swords. And acknowledging the heartbreak of, I feel like it's, so I don't see the Tower or the 8 of Cups, but I feel like it's a relationship that it's almost like you have to, it could be a past relationship that you were holding on to that's stopping you, that you were trying to make, holding on to this past relationship and you're not able to move forward, but you're seeing the 3 of Swords here, especially with that King of Pentacles there. I feel like you're seeing that 3 of Swords. You're seeing how it's been stopping you. You're seeing the reality of a situation and that it was blocking you, right? That you were keeping to yourself, that you weren't feeling fulfilled, that you weren't having this harvest. You weren't having this fulfillment within yourself. You weren't having this connection. You weren't having this partnership. All right. Let's see if there's any more cards for... So we have these last 3. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Star, which is Aquarius, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Getting back on track. I feel like because I pulled so many cards for this future energy here, I feel like it's getting yourself back on track and having hope and having a direction, having that guidance, and that you're taking this time out to work through this here, to deal with a difficult situation, to focus on what's important to you, to see the heartbreak, to see this 3 of Swords, to see that you were shutting down, to figure out what works best for you, and then getting yourself back on track in that direction that you need to go in. Ace of Wands. Aces, new beginnings, taking actions, right? New beginnings, taking actions, feeling alive, feeling good. I love this King of Cups. He just toasting, toasting to yourself, right? Toasting to happiness, right? The toast of the year, okay? The toast of the lessons of the year, the toast of the lessons of the situations, right? Making a toast to you. That yes, I saw it, I recognized it. I made some choices, I made some decisions, I went in the direction that I needed to go in, that gave me that guidance, right? That helped me to feel, to not struggle with this, right? I opened my eyes to see that awakening, that renewal, that revival, that I'm back on track. All right, let's get a final message. Let's do this and get a final message. Final message, and then we'll pull a Star Dragons and an Animal Oracle. Final message for Aries. Hang in there, don't give up, okay? Hang in there, don't give up. Don't worry about things that you can't control, right? Don't stress about yourself. We have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Don't worry about those things that you can't control. Don't let it get to you, right? Don't let it stop you. Hang in there, right? Don't give up. Page of Wands. There's new directions, there's new actions, there's new things coming in for you, and don't give up. Don't give up right before it happens, you know? Sometimes people will give up, and it was like, well, if you had hung in there, you know, like for the people that had hung in there and they say, hey, I was about to give up. I was about to throw everything away. I was about to throw in the towel, but I didn't. I hung in there, and look, this spiked up. Look, this started to happen for me. Look, things started to turn around for me. And I feel like it's don't don't give up. So bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. So it's like she went from the 9 to the 10. So there was that progress, right? There was that continuation. It's like, wow, I'm exhausted. I've been through a lot. I feel like I've been stabbed. I have no energy left. But I'm glad that I hung in there because that completed, right? And what's behind that? We have the 10 of Cups, right? The 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups comes in, that happiness, that partnership, that fulfillment, right? We have bees again here. That the next card out was the 10 of Cups. So sometimes it's like you just got to hang in there. If you feel inside that it's the direction and you're going in the right way, but then, you know, you're just like, I know that it's got to get better, that you just have to hang in there. Because that's what I was saying in the beginning, is I feel like it's an unexpected change, something that you weren't expected, but I feel like it's because you hung in there, right? You didn't give up. You were persistent. That you wanted to see it through. All right, so let's get a Star Dragons. Close out with a Star Dragons Oracle card. This one. Miracle. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this. Miracle, making a difference. I love it. How cool is that? Miracle. It's a miracle. That's what I said. It's something that you're not, it's a miracle. It's something that you're not expecting, right? That it happened. That you were able to see this 3 of Swords, that you were able to work on this relationship or open your eyes to this relationship or your happiness or your not happiness or getting things back under control, right? All right, and then let's get an animal oracle. Miracle, making a difference. Making a difference, that if you want change, you have to make change. Not accepting if you're not happy, not accepting things if you're not happy about them. Elephant spirit, learning from the past, right? Learning from the past, that maybe before you gave up too soon, maybe before you gave up right before it was about to happen. But this time you want to hang in there, right? This time you want to see it through. This time you want things to work out. And it's that mindset, right? It's that mindset of learning from the past, that before I just accepted or I just let things happen, but now I want change. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.